Hello everyone, my name is Betha and this is my first video. I've decided to put up this video in order to keep record of the things that I teach my students and also for it to be a reference point to them. I also think it will be of very valuable information to any other viewer who would want to check my channel, check the videos, and also learn from what I've done. It's not only for only the viewers, but for me myself as well. There are certain things that surely I may not remember clearly, and these videos are going to help me remember some of the few things that I've done myself. It's also going to help any person who is working on a project and maybe getting some setbacks and needs information. This video may help this person to get to understand certain things and get the solution that he or she needs. So I would really value comments from viewers and suggestions and better approach in doing them. As you can see on my screen, it's on Python, but it's not only Python I would be making videos of. I'll be doing videos on other technologies that I find interesting, that I learn. I like to learn. So new stuff that I learn, new stuff that I teach my students, I would put them up on this channel. So I would advise you subscribe and let's learn together. So this video is just an introductory video to Python, the approach I would be using and my expectations. So this is the approach I will be using. I'll be learning from the scratch as if I don't know anything. I'll be teaching from the scratch as if I don't know anything. We are starting together, somebody who doesn't know programming, nothing, from 0 to 100%. That's the approach we'll be using, beginner to advanced. I would make sure that what we are learning is of detailed value with respect to a whole project. For example, if you look at we human beings, we have certain minimum viable products: our hands, our legs, our head, our eyes. So the project we'll be doing will be okay. Today, let's try and develop the feet. Let's try and develop the fingers. So this kind of approach would help you to be able to come out with a very good product. You're going to code, code, and code. Certain times it will be interesting and funny, at other times you just get bored and overwhelmed. Don't worry, it's part of the journey. I'm going to put up quizzes and exercises for my viewers. I believe that it helps us to practice and know more. There is a statement that I usually do all the time whenever I decide to code. I always think of it and say that there is an inherent code in every being. Every being was coded, even God coded us. So, alright, so what expectation I have with respect to me, myself, and my students and viewers as well. I expect us to be consistent with what we are doing. You should have the spirit of grit. You should never give up. If you don't understand, you should try our best to get the solutions. We are a team, we are one. You should be patient in what we are learning. It is not the best approach to think of learning the big stuff when you don't have the fundamentals, you don't have the foundation. The wind will blow and the building is going to come down. You need to make sure your foundation is good enough to hold the whole building. So we need to be patient and go through the pain bit by bit. We need to make sure we research and contribute. Whenever we learn something, we need to go and read more about it, research about it, and also contribute. Any new thing that my viewers should learn, you can add to it so that will be of help to me, myself, and your colleagues, and any other person. I expect my students to even bring out new things and tell me what we learn from. For example, learned on inheritance, and I went to learn this approach somewhere, and I think it will help us. So there are always good and better ways of doing things. We need to practice, practice, practice. We should never give up in practicing because that's what is going to help us become good and expert in what we are doing. And also really understand I don't know it all, truly. And you never know it all. So that is where the research even comes in. If you ask a question that I don't know the answer, I will research and let you know the answer. But I expect that all of us will research and give the answers and help each other. What you will learn, let me say what we would learn, because although I'm the instructor, anytime I teach, there are new things I realize, there are new things I get to know. There are some comments my students will give, and I never thought of it this way. Let me try. It works. So I would say, what would we learn? Let me say that way. In our first step, I'm going to install Python 3, actually version 3. I'm going to code. We are going to install the code editor. We are going to code reading out Python scripts. We're going to learn about Python variables and data types, lists, temples, dictionaries. Step 2, we are going to do conditionals, loops, functions, managing files. Step 3, I'm going to do regular expressions, classes, objects, decorators, and inheritance. We are going to do a simple project. There is more that will come, but based on what we've learned, we will take out this project, a scientific calculator. That's what we'll develop. And there was something interesting that I learned, I read about actually from geeks4geeks.org. Let me show you my wonderful students and viewers. And the interesting pattern that I read about was on YouTube. Okay, and it says that this video sharing platform needs no introduction. Earlier, the site was built on PHP, but the YouTube team felt the need to improve its performance and add new functionalities in it. Continuous rapid audience growth forced the YouTube team to choose the Django framework, and the choice was fully justified. Django helped the YouTube team of developers, allowing them to act quickly and flawlessly. They used this framework to implement new features and to maintain the speed of the website. So Python programming is not a waste of time. When it comes to security, when it comes to building robust web apps, a whole lot, Python is a choice for me. And I'm not saying other programming languages are not good. I'm just saying the benefit you would get in learning Python. And there are lots and lots and lots of good stuffs that you can use Python for. Just research into you'll be amazed. Python has come to stay. Now for additional content, as I told you earlier on, I will be uploading videos of what I teach, and not only teach me what I learn myself. And if there are new questions that comes up that is very interesting, I want to share to all of you, I will do the video upload. If there are relevant websites that I read, I will be putting them in the description below. And there are books that I read and I see them relevant for sharing out. I'll share the link to those books. Thank you very much for taking time to go through this video. If you are interested in joining me in this journey, you can subscribe and like this video so you can get notifications on other new videos that I'll do. And if you want to look at other technologies too that I'll be teaching on or uploading, doing videos and uploading on, you can still subscribe and see, because I'll be doing Django, I'll be doing cloud, databases, and all that. We are one family of IT and in technology, and I believe they are like-minded others. So come join me. Let us keep learning. Let us keep bringing out new stuff. Thank you.